Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Park Bowl. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions, LLC. As we're ready to begin Coulee Conference action here on the baseball side. We watched a softball game a couple of days ago, and now we turn our attention to baseball down here at the beautiful Park Bowl in Viroqua. The Blackhawks playing host to the West Salem Panthers. First game of the year for Viroqua. Meanwhile, the Panthers come in at 0-1. They traveled down to Prairie du Chien and gave up 9 runs in the first inning and then played the Blackhawks of PDC even at 4 apiece. We'll see how things roll tonight here down at the Park Bowl. We'll take a quick break, take a look at all of those terrific sponsors, and return for the opening pitch. Glad to have everyone on board. We return back to the Park Bowl as Justin Barney, second baseman for the West Salem Panthers, will step in. He is facing Noah Matheson. Matheson's battery mate, once again, is Evan Hubach. Take a quick peek here. Seth Shadle, I think is how they're going to say it. Here's a ground ball to the third baseman. The throw all the way across, and that'll be an out. Nice play over there for the Blackhawks, and Camden Oliver making the play in the hot corner down there at third. So one away. 5-3 on the putout. Stepping in, the left-handed hitter, Isaac Olson. Olson is the right fielder tonight, or late afternoon if you wish. Matheson was with the first offering is a little bit high and away. And the second offering, same spot and the same call, 2-0. Matheson is set, and a good cut here by Olson, and it's fouled off. Headed off to the trees. Well, thanks to those many sponsors that you're going to be seeing throughout today's tape-delayed broadcast, we'll have everything. There's a high fly ball. This heading out and making the call. It's going to be the center fielder with the grab. That is Braden Lendowski out there in the big wide open country. Going to make that grab easily, and there's 2 down. Yeah, thanks to those sponsors. We'll have the ticker tape going across the bottom for us on our tape-delayed broadcast here. And, of course, we'll see the rolling script of all of our terrific sponsors, and we're going to talk about them here throughout the ball game. In this opening half, we want to say thanks to American Family Insurance, the Phil Strand Agency. It's the family that you choose. Of course, Phil, for many years in the Westby surrounding area, and now, about half a dozen years or so, maybe it's been more than that. He is now located here in Viroqua with an office. Glad to have him aboard once again. And our thanks going out to ADRC, the Aging and Disability Resource Center, right here in Viroqua. Of course, it's Vernon County's ADRC. But we appreciate their terrific support, and I remind you, if you know of anyone for that matter, but a senior citizen or a disabled citizen that's having a kind of a tough go of things, be sure to contact them, and they'll do what they can to try and help them out. Well, a couple of foul balls here to Chris Calico, the shortstop, batting from the right-hand side. Has the count moved out to full as they bring a brand new ball in. Going to have to rough that one up a little bit. Get the slickness off from it. Here's another pop foul off to our right. Yeah, it gets out into that graveled parking lot area. That one's fouled back. What a beautiful facility. A lot of renovation going on down here. They have not been able to put in the bleachers just yet. Still working on a few things. That'll be coming shortly. Got some seating down. And, of course, I don't know if you can see this, but the wall, a cement wall around here now. Here's a chopper foul. And taking a look, let's see if we can get a picture. There, of course, is the bleacher area. That's all totally redone. Here's Matheson with the 3-2 offering, a fly ball, heading out to center field, and roaming over is Lendowski, and he'll make the grab for out number 3. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. It's a 1-2-3 inning defensively for the Blackhawks. They'll turn around and come up to bat here in the bottom half of the inning, where we'll watch Griffin Olson, Evan Hubach, and Clayton Slack come to the plate. Well, coming up here in the bottom half of the inning, number 1, leading things off, Griffin Olson. Olson is playing third base. I misspoke previously. I said that was Camden Oliver down there, but Oliver is the first baseman. Nothing like getting my numbers turned around, so I made that switch real quick. Olson lifts that one foul, and that will get out of the park. Well, I tell you, that's a pretty good 1-2 punch down there on that side of the left side of the field, with Slack and Olson over there at short and third, respectively. There's not going to be too many ground balls getting by those guys, you wouldn't think. They can cover some ground. Next offering is upstairs. Sam Schmidt doing the pitching. He has a C.J. McConkey is DHing for him, so we will not see Schmidt in the batting side of things, at least not right away. Well, Olson able to coax a walk out of Schmidt. He trots down to first base where he'll stand. And that brings up Evan Hubach. Evan, the catcher, boy, what a job he has done over the course of his high school career. I remember Evan coming in and helping out with, like the bat boy, ball boy, whatever you want to call it. And he just grew into his position. Here goes the play now. The throw down, and he's going to be safe. Olson broke. Schmidt had to go to first. And Olson just plain outran that play. I think he was going to be in there anyways. The throw on the shortstop side away from the bag. Here's the offering, foul back. Hubach was right on it. Well, this bottom half of inning number 1, thanks to the Bank of Cash and Scott Wall and that crew. Well, by the way, they have moved into their new facility. Congratulations to them. They've been there for about 2 or 3 weeks? Here's a nice line drive right back up the middle, just over the second baseman's head. Here comes a play at home. There will not be a play. Sliding in safely is going to be Olson, and the Blackhawks on the board right away here in the bottom half of inning number 1. An RBI single.
Shortstop, Clayton. Slash.
By Hubach. Here's Clayton Slack. Takes one upstairs. Schmidt, when he's missed, looks like he's been upstairs a little bit. This one's foul back. Had a good cut at that one. 1-1 now. Hubach with his lead. He will jump back in there. There he goes. Had just a little bit longer lead than what Schmidt wanted to see. And he goes right back out to the same spot. Ground ball. Deep in the hole. Cut off by the third baseman to throw over to first in time to get the out. Nice job over there by the third baseman in Zach Hutchinson. Cutting that one off. Hubach will get down to second base, though. 5-3 on the putout. 1 down. Hubach in scoring position here. And here's Noah Matheson, the pitcher. In the cleanup spot. Looking to help his own cause. He drills one out towards center field. That takes a couple of hops. Cut off there by the center fielder. The throw coming in. And the run will score. Hubach hustling around. Actually, in this case, it was Benny Fergat running for Hubach. Boy, I tell you what, he hit that one right on the nose, did Matheson. And now we're going to get another courtesy runner coming in. This is going to be number 2 in Aiden McDowell.
Running at first, number 2, Aiden McDowell.
McDowell with the run. Matheson with an RBI. Now stepping in. Taking that pitch upstairs, it's going to be Braden Lendowski. Lendowski, the center fielder, with a couple of nice grabs already. Floating towards the right field side, making the grabs. Here's the offering. There's a strike at the knees. Schmidt doing a little yard work out there. Has the count at 1-1. quick toss back over to first. Back in diving, though, is McDowell. Ball gets away momentarily on the throwback to Schmidt, but nobody advancing there. Ground ball right back to the pitcher. He drops. He'll have to go to first. Got the out over there. Good job on the recovery. You know, not to worry. He just flipped the ball over to his first baseman in Gavin Holst. So 1-3 on the putout. 2 down. Here is Camden Oliver with the runner in McDowell standing at second base. Here's a ground ball, hard shot, and it's going to be right into the mitt of the first baseman in Holst, and he'll take that one himself for out number 3. Well, let's take a look here. We got a couple of runs here for the Blackhawks. They get those 2 runs on 2 hits. 1 runner left on base. We'll take a break and come back. We do want to say thanks to Bobby John's supporting our broadcast today. Tape delayed. Bobby John's located on Front Street. Great place to go. It's a home type atmosphere. And of course, that good old home cooking right there with Sue and the crew at Bobby John's in Cashton. Back after this. Here is C.J. McConkey. He dribbles one down to third. A quick toss over. It's going to be high and out of play. Olson attacking the ball, and he had to. Did a snap throw, and the ball took off on him. Up over the fence, and it's going to be an... I don't know if that's going to be air or what they're going to do there. Okay. So a hit and an error as McConkey was hustling down the line, and then the error when the throw went over the top. That one gets away from the catcher, and Hubach, the ball bounces back to him, but quick as a cat, scooting down to third base was McConkey. Matheson ready. He fires a fastball. Took a little bit off that one. And up over the top was Gavin Holst. Scoring position here now. 90 feet away. Try to cut the lead in half. 2-0 right now, Viroqua. Here in the top of the second inning, our thanks going out to Casting Building Supply along with CBS Design. Ooh, there's a called strike and a little bender. A tight bender there that gets the out. That is the first strikeout of the ball game
Third baseman,
for Matheson.
Hutchinson.
Here's Hutchinson now, the third baseman. Zach, the left-hander. Quick toss down the third and diving back in. That was Schmidt down there, or McConkey, excuse me. That ball rides away from Hutchinson. Just outside. That was a pretty good breaking ball. $2-0 we got for a count, and that's upstairs and away. And it's now 3-0. One down, one on, standing over at third base. C.J. McConkey, excuse me. There's your automatic. There's another strike right at the knees. Good old fastball. Matheson recollecting himself just a little bit after being down 3-0. Here's a shot right back up the middle. That'll cut the lead in half. Run comes across. C.J. McConkey scores. Hutchinson picking up the RBI.
Catcher, Luke Knoll.
Here is Luke Knoll. Ground ball. Picked up, fired over to second. The relay in time. Or was he safe? He was safe over there. Just beat it. Boy, that was close. I thought he had him. Nice relay. Slack charging the ball, picked it up, flipped it over to the second baseman, and the relay just a tad bit short. So a fielder's choice, 6-4 on the putout. Swing and a miss. The throw down to second is in time. On the shortstop side, but a nice sweep tag to take care of business, and that'll be the end of the inning. Let's take a look here on the steal. It was a 2-4 throw out for out number 3. One run on a couple of hits. There was an error in the inning, and nobody left on base. After 1.5, it's 2-1 Viroqua.
Nobody left. Through inning and a half.
Well, thanks again to those terrific sponsors. We also want to say thanks. I mentioned Caston Building Supply and CBS Design. Of course, Kevin out there, and just thank him so much for his great support, and be sure to stop in there when it comes to all your lumber needs. And CBS Design, of course, teaming up with them. There's a little ground ball right in front. Hubach, whoa, check that, the catcher I want to say this is going to mess me up because they both have almost the same kind. Kowalczyk with a little dribbler out front, and it was actually Noel who was able to pick that up and throw down to first base. So 2-3 on the put out, one down. Of course, Courtney Coulee with CBS Design. There's a ground ball, nice scoop, and a step on the plate. There's two away. Going after opening pitch here, that was Phil Ott.
Left fielder, Andrew Quackenbush.
Here is Andrew Quackenbush now. Andrew in left field tonight. We'll see him do some pitching. Takes the ball inside. Well, don't forget Ernie Peterson and Cashton Farm Supply out there on Highway 27. The industry leader when it comes to organic farming, whether it's fertilizers, feed, all kinds of great things going on over there.
It's a live game. It's not on TV. It's Viroqua high school team. No, 6:40 is first pitch.
3-0 now. And that one rides upstairs, and getting the walk was Quackenbush.
Third baseman.
He did a nice job, very patient on that one. On that at bat, got something going. We go back to the top of the order with Griffin Olson. Olson scored back in the first. Take a 1-0 lead, and they added to it a little bit later. That one's downstairs. Schmidt takes a look. Here he comes. That's going to be high. 2-0 now. Chaseburg Farmers Union Co-op, by the way. Kevin, excuse me, already thinking about before. There's a hard shot. Shortstop, take it himself, and that'll be the end of the inning. We'll come back with John Maslevicek and Chaseburg Farmers Union Co-op after this quick word, but no runs on no hits, and one runner left on base. 2-1 your score. Viroqua out in front after 2. Well, stepping in to bat now is Brent Mcconkey. Brett is the left fielder, leading things off here in the top half of inning number 3 in a 2-1 ball game that the Blackhawks have the lead on. Matheson finds himself down 2-0. There's your strike. Put that one right on the knees. Right-handed hitter. Takes a curveball inside for a strike. That one broke perfectly. Fastball right down the middle and on those knees again. And McConkey could not pull the trigger. Second strikeout looking here tonight in as many strikeouts that Matheson has. Now stepping in is Joseph Daly, the center fielder. Daly takes the first offering for a ball, the second one upstairs. It's 2-0. Chaseburg Farmers Union Co-op and John Mislevichek, an integral part of that Chaseburg and Stoddard communities, Red Mound area. I want to tell you what, they just do some terrific things. And, of course, when it comes to fertilizers, your feed, your seed, petroleum, ton of stuff going on. Here's the 3-0 offering, a swing and a foul back. Here's a fly ball hit down towards center field. It curves a little closer to center field, which means that Landowski doesn't have to run quite as far, and he is able to make the grab. That one kind of curved right back into Landowski's path. And there's 2 down. Back to the top of the order with Justin Barney. Takes that one downstairs. Fly ball, dropping back. Who can get to it? Nobody. Kowalczyk tried. He got turned around. Out in right field, that was going to be quite a run for Phil Ott. He might have had a shot at it. As it is, it's a C9 single.
Right fielder, Isaac.
Here's Olson now, Isaac. Left-handed hitter with 2 down and a runner on. Quick toss over to first and scooting back in easily. Well, he dove back in. Camden Oliver, the first baseman over there. Here's a ground ball. Trying to make the play. Can they get to it? Here's a throw, and they got him. Nice coverage over there by Matheson. Oliver went after it, couldn't quite reach it, but Kowalczyk was there to cover the bag, to pick it up, and Matheson covered the bag to get the out. Quite a play there in a 4-3, and I'm going to put 1-3. Had a little help there, little help from your friends. Well, let's take a look. No runs on, we're going to give him 1 hit and 1 left on base. Thanks going out to Coon Valley Telecommunications, or you're watching on the their Channel 7, and maybe some on Channel 14 as well. We appreciate Carol and all the crew down there supporting today's broadcast. Back with the bottom half of inning number 3 in just a moment. The 2-3-4 part of the order for the Viroqua Blackhawks in a 2-1 lead. Here as we move to the bottom half of inning number 3. Hubach, Slack, and Matheson. Facing Schmidt, second time around for him. Here is a fly ball boy right down the middle. Let's see if he can get to it, and he was not able to make the grab. Hubach laid that one out towards left center, and I tell you what, a great try out there by the center fielder and Joseph Daly as he dove for that final opportunity to get to the ball. Came up just a touch short. So a single here for Hubach, and he'll get a courtesy runner. Furgott, I believe, goes in for him. Slack takes one outside. That one will be upstairs. 2-0 to the Blackhawks shortstop. Well, you're looking for a great meal, of course, with those great baskets. It's Culver's of Viroqua. That ball's outside. And they're back to dining in. How about that? Gotta like that. Stop in, try their flavor of the day. Oh, almost got him leaning the wrong way. Well, I think it is Hubach still out there. Now that I look, this one's popped up and hustling back over, catching it in the foul territory for the out. Just got underneath that one. Slack
The pitcher, Noah.
pops that one out to the first baseman. One down. And here's Matheson. Noah with an RBI single. Back in the first. It staked the Blackhawks to a 2-zip lead. Here's the throw, and that's not going to be in time. Well, that is Benny out there. Tell you what, that young man can fly. Here's a ground ball, shortstop, scoop, the quick throw, in time to get the out. 2 down on the ground out. 6-3.
Center fielder, Braden Lendowski.
Here's Braden Lendowski. Calico down there at shortstop. He's made a couple of nice plays already. Here's a chopper, third baseman with the scoop. The throw is high, but you got a tall first baseman over there in Gavin Holst, and he was able to pull that one down without too much difficulty. So no runs on one hit and one runner left on base, as we got a good one brewing here. After 3, it's 2-1. Viroqua out in front.
One hit.
back at the Park Bowl. And the opening pitch to Chris Calico, the shortstop, from Noah Matheson is going to be downstairs. Count moves to 1-1. Matheson ready to get things going. This is a pop-up. Oliver dropping back. He will make the grab in the grass behind first base there. He had his buddies covering, so that was well played.
Lenny H. C.J. McConkey.
Here is C.J. McConkey. Singled. Moved to second on an air and eventually scored. He'll take a ball on that offering. Here's a hard shot, and right at the knees, a nice grab over there by Clayton Slack. Boy, hit that one right on the nose. But the line out to Slack, pretty good glove over there. And there's two away. Here's Gavin Holst, the first baseman, stepping in. Right-handed hitter. A little bit of a breeze, not a whole lot going on tonight. And around us, nothing but blue sky. And a lot of sunshine. Hard shot, picked up backhand play, quick toss in time to get the out. Again, Slack with the slick defensive play, getting the job done. 6-3 on the putout. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. It's a second of 4 innings, a 1-2-3 inning for Noah Matheson and the Blackhawks. Thanks going out to Mark Evinger of Evinger's Equipment Sales and Service, located on the north side. Take a look at all that they have when it comes to zero-turn lawnmowers. I'll tell you what, when we were, still in Westby, and we had purchased one of those Country Clippers, and man, does that thing work. Kind of miss that once in a while. Just the fun of riding it. But they service what they sell. That's Evinger Equipment. Well, stepping in here for the Panther, check that for the Blackhawks. Here's a hard shot. First baseman able to make the play. Got down on that one and scooped it out right away. That was Oliver, by the way, here in the bottom of the fourth. Hitting to his counterpart in Holst, and he took that unassisted. Schmidt deals up the offering, and it's high and away. Kowalczyk, second baseman, doing a nice job over there. Oh, he puts that one right back up the middle. Diving try by Calico. Oh, that one almost got Schmidt. They're going to make sure it did not get him. He says, yep, I'm good. Boy, I'll tell you what. Casey just ripped that one right back at him. Solid single on that play. Here is Phil Ott. Quick toss back over, and diving in was Kowalczyk. That one a little bit high. Well, Greg Danes and the crew down there in Westby on Swigum 210D Swigum Road, when it comes to all of your summer attire for, well, who knows, maybe it's some softball teams, maybe a little volleyball action, maybe you just need a couple of family t-shirts that commemorate maybe a graduate. A lot of neat things and neat ideas that they can do for you at Embroidery and More in Westby. Here's the toss. That ball got away from the catcher and sliding in safely. No need to slide, but you don't know that. You just put your head down and go. Kowalczyk with the bag at second base. Hot. Sitting on a 2-1 count now. Now it's 2-2. That one, boy, right at the knees. Schmidt trying to work his way back. Hangs that one outside. And I do mean hang. Thanks to Tala and the crew on the north side of Viroqua, it's Gasser's Bar and Grill. Tell you what, there's a great place to go. Swing and a foul tip, but hanging on for out number 2. That was Noel.
Left fielder, Andrew Quackenbush.
Here's Quackenbush, who walked in the second inning. Pops this one up. Second baseman. Oh, nobody could get to it. Nobody could get to that one. It drops in. That might be your Texas leaguer. Second baseman, he couldn't pick it up, and I don't think the right fielder could see it.
Third baseman, Griffin Olson.
Well, back to the top of the order. Let's see if Olson can drive a run in. Or 2, if you, with 2 down, crack the bat, you know you're motoring. If he hits a gapper, look out. That one's way inside. Olson calmly watched that one go by him. Now 2 in scoring position. There's a strike. Olson can try to open up things here a little bit. 2-1 ball game with 2 down, but 2 are on. That's outside. Yeah, thanks to Tala and the crew. Well, the Viroqua Clinic supporting today's broadcast, part of that great Gunderson Health System. Be sure to get all of your prescription needs filled. Here's a long drive. That's going to drop, and 2 runs are going to score. Olson shot one out to left center. Boy, did he get a hold of that. And the runs come across easily. Well, you were hoping for a big hit, and Olson came through on that one with a double. Olson in scoring position for Evan Hubach. Hubach with an RBI today. Fouled that one. Oh, he was right on it. Two for Evan. And he has a chance here in the 4th to pick up another hit. 3rd at bat, and we're only in the 4th inning. He had the duck under that one. That one got away from Schmidt just a little bit. That's outside. 2-1 now. Good patience here by the catcher. Oh, called strike at the outside corner. Evens everything at 2 apiece with 2 down. And the runner at second. That's upstairs. That one was moving away from Evan. Noel did a good job of getting to that ball and not let it get away from him to the backstop. Ooh, caught him looking on the inside part. He'll go down for out number 3. But a couple of runs coming across here for the Blackhawks. They get those 2 runs on a big 2-out double by Griffin Olson. There were 3 hits in the inning and 1 left on base. After 4 complete, we now have a 4-1 lead for Viroqua. Back we come here. It's going to be the top of the 5th inning. Here's a high fly ball on the opening pitch heading out towards center field. And a nice running grab by Landowski. Boy, oh boy, I tell you what, he had to get on his horse, and he was able to track it down. Beautiful running catch off from the bat of Hutchinson for out number 1. He gave that one a ride.
Now batting for West Salem, number 11, Carson Kapnick.
Here is a Carson Kepnick now. He's in for Noel. He's going to take that one downstairs to even the count at 1 apiece. Well, still just a great grab over there by Landowski in center field. Wound up catching it in right center, actually. That's how far he had to run. Well, Main Street Mobile Mart, your Synergy mobile fuel, and much more. Stop in, say hi to Rob and all the crew. The only family-owned convenience store in Viroqua. That ball bounced off in front of Hubach and scooting on down the first with the walk. That was Kepnick.
Brent Mcconkey.
Here's Brent Mcconkey now, the left fielder. What did he do last time? He struck out looking. Quick toss over and a fast tag, but diving back in. Well, Nordic Lane's helping us out, thanks to Scott and Sue Sordahl, by the way. There's a ball chopped underneath. Sounds like some softball action coming up again over there at Nordic Lanes this summer. See some volleyball. Co-ed and men's, by the way, I believe. That's always a blast. Snap throw. Oh, they almost got him on that one. Quick toss by Hubach. That was a nifty little play. That just, he just sent the message that you better not go to sleep. Swing and a miss. No, a foul ball. Evan not able to hold on to that one. One and two the count. That's upstairs. McConkey looking to come up with a stroke with only one out and a runner on, trying to advance that runner. Quick toss again, but diving in. Oliver with a nice glove over there. Making a snap throw. Or the snap tag, I should say. There's a great play there. Oh, couldn't get it to the ball in time. Slack got to the ball and tried to flip it over to Kowalczyk, and I don't know if the ball hit his glove and bounced away or what happened, but it's probably going to have to go down as a
Center fielder.
air, I would imagine.
Daly.
Fielder's choice. 2 on for Joseph Daly, the center fielder. So the Panthers have something brewing. Here's a line drive right out to Lendowski. He'll make that grab. That's one of the tougher plays when the ball comes right at you. Sometimes it just seems like there's a little jet underneath it, and it takes off on you. In this case, it was just a nice stroke, but it was an easy grab. 2 down. We go back to the top of the order with Barney.
Second baseman, Justin Barney.
Barney today 1 for 2. Grounded out in the first. Came up with a base hit in the third, but was left stranded on the bases. That one rode in tight on the hands for a ball. 2-1. Premier Co-op since 1893 been taking care of things. Here's a quick throw down to third. That's going to be a double steal, delayed steal. And now Barney with a couple of RBIs sitting out there. With 2 down, they can be running at the crack of the bat. That's going to give them an extra couple of steps, it'll seem like. That's upstairs. Matheson loses Barney. And now the bases are full. Hubach goes out. Take a long walk and has a chat with his pitcher. Yeah, thanks to Premier Co-op and, of course, in Westby, Senex fuel products with their convenience store on the south side. Thanks to Rich and the crew, Right Choice Construction, located at Black River Avenue. Yeah, they're expanding soon to be in that Eau Claire area from the sounds of things. What a job they continue to do. Well, here comes a timeout on the field as they're going to have a little chat, talk things over. We'll take the break and be right back. Oh, a short conversation. Matheson facing the left-handed hitter in Isaac Olson with bases loaded. Up high, here's a quick throw down. Oh, they got him. Trying to dive back in, and he was just a tad late. And I tell you what, Evan Hubach threw a dime down to third to Griffin Olson. Whoa, talk about taking the wind out of your sails on that one. That was quite the throw. So getting the out down at third base, that was Kepnick getting thrown out on a 2-5 play. No runs on, no hits. The bases were left low. Check that. 2 men left on base here. So after 4.5, it's still 4-1 Viroqua. Well, thanks going out to, how about the Riverbank? Thanks to Katie Helseth and the crew over there in Coon Valley and in Westby. Thanks to Katie and the experts, financial experts from the Riverbank. Starting things off here in the bottom half of inning number 5, it's going to be Slack, Matheson, and Lendowski. Schmidt continuing to pitch here. There's a strike right at the letters, and it's even at 1 apiece. Well, next week, we got some games coming up here that we're going to be working on. I think we have a softball game in Cashton, weather permitting. Talking like a couple of days of rain. Here's a hard shot. That's going to be a base hit by Slack. He's turning that one into a double, a stand-up double, too. That's how fast he can run. Well, he was 0 for 2.
Noah Matheson.
He was not going to go 0 for 3. Picking up the double, and now Matheson stepping in with Slack in scoring position. They watch him closely. That ball is upstairs. There's a strike at the letters. Wow. Put a little more on that one. Did Schmidt. That one's downstairs. And it's 2-1 to the Blackhawk pitcher. Scenic Bluffs Community Healthcare. There's a chopper foul. Thanks to Mary Freiberg and all the crew over there. They continue to support area events. And, of course, when it comes to dental, medical, behavioral, acupuncture even. Yeah, a lot of good things going on over there in Cashin and beyond. That's inside, pretty tight. It's full now. To Matheson. Schmidt, he's walking that one off like he more upset with himself, letting that pitch get away from him. And that one went inside, and he'll get the walk. Runners at first and second now.
Braden.
Well, top two hitters, first two hitters on base here. Matheson is going to come out, and coming in to run for him, it's going to be Ethan Solberg.
Running at first, number 7, Ethan.
Courtesy runner. Well, if you're looking for a new or used vehicle, stop in on the north side of Viroqua and check out the 3 different facilities with Sleepy Hollow. I can't thank him enough, helping him out when we were in the need to get a new vehicle. Well, another vehicle. We wound up going new, but tell you what, they were all over that helping us. Thanks to Levon, Michelle, and all those terrific people from Sleepy Hollow. Faking the throw over, at least with the motion, was Schmidt. Slack. That one just got a piece of it on that swing by Lindowski. Braden again out in center field doing a nice job. He's got 3 putouts already. He might even have 4, but 3 for sure. 1 real nice grab. 4 putouts. Showing bunt, and that one's fouled. Trying to push everybody up with nobody out. Lindowski trying to get those runners up one more base. Fouled that one back. Slack with a pretty good lead over there at second base. Second baseman trying to keep him close. That's another ball lifted to the right side, out of play. Lindowski battling Schmidt. Schmidt with a lot of pitches right now. Or so it seems to me anyways. We'll see what the pitch count is. If we can. I don't know if they have anybody keeping track of that right now. Here's a ground ball. This will move the runners up. They'll get the out. So good job by Lindowski. That was a very good at bat. 4-3 on the put out. But the important part was he was able to move the runners to second and third respectively, and Slack and over there in Matheson, or in this case it's Solberg running for Matheson. Oliver stepping in. Camden today is he's grounded both times to Holst at first base. There's a strike. 1-1 now. Well, you want to sharpen up that golf game of yours. Slip on down to Snowflake Ski and Golf. There's another strike. Throw down, but Slack over at third, standing there on the bag. Thanks to Steve Clement and the crew down there. Check out their Friday Night Fish, too, by the way. You're not going to go wrong there. County P. That ball is lifted up into the air. The play, and they will make the grab. Which one made the grab? Was it the third baseman? Shortstop made it? Okay.
Kowalczyk.
Had to get a little help over here. Calico making the grab. Now there's 2 down for Kowalczyk. Two away. Kowalczyk had a base hit in his previous at-bat. He's 1 for 2. He drilled one right back at Schmidt in his last at-bat. That was in the 4th. Here he is, back up again in the 5th. 2 runs in the 1st, 2 runs in the 4th. A chance for 2 more right here in the bottom of the 5th if Kowalczyk can get a base hit. Takes that one high. Schmidt with the kick. Here he comes. High again. 3-0 now. And that'll be a walk. Now they'll leave it up to Phil Ott.
Right fielder, Phil Ott.
Bases loaded. Ott looking to make contact here. Struck out back in the 4th and grounded to Holst at first base, taking that one unassisted. There's a strike. That's downstairs. Moving away from the lanky right fielder. Schmidt is set. That's just outside. 2-1 now. Swing and a miss. He had a big cut there. Nearly spun himself to the ground. Well, we hope you enjoy this broadcast, tape delayed through Vernon Communications and, of course, the school channels. That's upstairs. And the count's full at 3-2. Yeah, you'll be able to watch this and Channel 14 and, of course, Viroqua's Channel 6. Vernon Communications, one of the top small technology companies in the United States. Well, a called strike 3. Wow. A real short little bender is what I call that one. Came in and caught looking for out number 3. Well, no runs on 1 hit. No errors. 3 runners left on base after the double by Slack, and 2 walks. They could not punch anybody across home plate. After 5 complete, it's still 4-1 Viroqua.
Score is
Well, we have a change in pitching now as Clayton Slack comes in. His first offering to Isaac Olson, the right fielder, is inside and low for a ball. Griffin Olson moves to shortstop. There's a ball foul. Kowalczyk moves to third base, and Aiden McDowell is now in at second base. Oliver stays at first. There's another ball lifted foul. Well, we hope that you've been enjoying today's tape delayed broadcast. I tell you what a great night. Wind seems to be picking up a little bit every once in a while. Look at the flag out in center field. 1 minute it's almost straight as an arrow, and then the next minute it kind of lays down. So a little gusty out there, I guess. Here's a ball lifted towards left field. That is hooking foul, or in this case, slicing, since you have the lefty up there hitting. Well, more of those sponsors, Vernon Electric Cooperative, we thank them as they continue to serve nearly 11,000 patrons now. Full count to Olson. Just missed inside. Olson with the walk. Here in the top of the sixth.
Chris Calico.
Calico stepping in, the shortstop. Yeah, check out the Vernon Electric Cooperative website for some neat ideas when it comes to saving energy. And just to get a little more info on what a great job they continue to do. Here's a fly ball. Lendowski giving chase. This one's well tagged. It's going to get over his head and all the way to the fence. Heading down to third base. The courtesy runner is going to be in. And it's a double here for Calico. Boy, I tell you what, he got a hold of that.
CJ McConkey.
McConkey, the DH, stepping in. Yeah, he powered that one. What do they say? Use some big muscle there, huh? That ball is going to slide outside and away from the strike zone from Slack. Clayton coming in on the stretch now. He fires in and a swing and a miss. Jumping out of his stance on that one was McConkey. Well, for well over 100 years, 110, probably counting, probably even more than that, it's Vernon Manor Healthcare supporting today's broadcast. We thank Amanda Huff and all that terrific crew for what they do. This has not been a fun year, and it's been a whole year, hasn't it? A year plus a month. But they've been hanging tough in that facility, doing a terrific job taking care of folks. Checked his swing in time. The appeal and the base umpire said, yeah, he did not go around. And the count's full of 3-2 with 2 on. First base is open. There's a called strike 3. Slack just reared back and fired the strike.
First baseman, Gavin Holst.
So 1 down. And Gavin Holst, your first baseman for the Panthers, stepping in. Let's take a look and see what he has done. First pitch knocked down by Hubach. Good job there. Holst got caught looking in the second inning and grounded 6-3 to end the fourth. Both of those against Matheson. Here's the catch. Ott making the grab, and oh, what a good throw. Cut off by Oliver, and the courtesy runner over at third base, he had to dial it back. That was a great job over there.
Number 16, Zach Hutchinson.
In right field. And it wasn't easy, too, because of the sun. Two down. Here's Hutchinson, the third baseman. Took that one away from him, but coming right back, and that time he painted the inside part of the plate. Slack coming right back. Oh, he threw a slow bender on that one. That one dropped in from out of nowhere for the strike, and it's 1-2. This one lifted foul. Another curve that hung upstairs and just got a piece of it was Hutchinson. He's choking up on the bat, trying to just put the ball in play. Well, VMH, that's Vernon Memorial Healthcare, helping us out tonight. We thank them and all that they continue to do. There's a swing and a miss in this tough year. And I tell you what a job that VMH continues to do for the fine folks here in Vernon County and beyond. Well, a big strikeout there for Clayton Slack and the Blackhawks as they come away with that strikeout, leaving 2 runners in scoring position. So no runs on 1 hit, and there was a walk in the inning, no errors, but 2 stranded, and that becomes a huge play here in the top of the 6th. We'll move to the bottom half of the 6th inning. We'll find the 9-1-2 part of the order coming up for Viroqua. Now we'll step in as a pinch hitter here for Andrew Quackenbush. In the bottom of the 6th inning, he's going to take a called strike. And a new pitcher in Joseph Daly coming in. The lefty. Relieving Schmidt. There's a pitch that came inside, and Dahl went after that one. Braden kind of got his hands tied on that. And now it's 0-2 to the right-handed hitter. And now it's 1 down. Watching that one sneak by him. One out. We go back to the top of the order here with Olson, who is now the shortstop. Daly firing a fastball, but it dropped down low and kicked away from Noel. Well, the VFW of Viroqua is supporting today's broadcast. Stop in there when it comes to any and all kinds of your favorite meals. That Friday Night Fish is something else, too. They do a wonderful job there. No one does more for veterans than the VFW. That's downstairs. 2-1 now. There's the ball lifted foul to the left-hand side. That's way up into the trees. Well, you become a Viroqua Booster Club member, you're going to become a very active person if you want. No, they do a terrific job when it comes to supporting the Blackhawk athletic program. There's a swing and a miss. 2 down. Olson couldn't quite catch up to that one.
Evan Hubach.
And we go to Evan Hubach now. Yeah, thanks to Carl Zuby, Eric Anderson, the athletic director. Well, we'll see. We'll find out if they're going to do any kind of a fundraiser this year. Might be on a limited basis. Who knows? Typically, they have it in mid-April. That ball slips outside, and it's 2-0. Daly taking a look, and here he comes. That one rides upstairs. Hubach has the count at 3-0. Downstairs, Hubach drawing the walk. Keeping things alive here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Let's see if they bring a courtesy runner. It doesn't look like it. They're going to keep him out there. Here is Clayton Slack now in relief for the Blackhawks doing the pitching. He cracked a long double. This is a line drive shot, and it's right at the center fielder. Boy, I tell you what, he hit that one on the nose again. He's going to have 1 hit out of 4 to show for it tonight, though, as he put that one out there to center field to end the inning. So the line drive ends that inning, and there's no runs on no hits. 1 runner left on base. As Hubach draws the walk, there were no errors in the inning. We're going to move to the top half of the 7th, where the Blackhawks will try to go 1-2-3 defensively and pick up a win here, but the Panthers will have something to say about that. thanks going out there, the shout out to the Viroqua Dental Center and Dr. Leon Klum. Tell you what, is located out there behind Sleepy Hollow. We thank Dr. Klum for all of her great support and those dental professionals that she has working for her. There's the pitch inside, skipping into the ground, but nice job there by Hubach to make the stop. There's your strike. It's 1-1. Yeah, thanks going out again to Dr. Leanne Klum for that next beautiful smile. Here's a shot back up the middle. Olson, scoop, the fire in time. Got him by a half a step. One down as Kepnick goes 6-3.
Number 34, Brent Mcconkey.
Brent Mcconkey stepping in. Well, you're looking for that healthy food, the grocery products, go to the Viroqua Food Co-op. Checked his swing in time. That one was outside and away. Well, when it comes to local organic products, the place to go is the Viroqua Food Co-op, downtown Viroqua. Count now even at 1 apiece. There's a little chopper out in front here, and this is going to be a tough play. The throw will not be in time, as hustling down the line was Mcconkey. Got his first hit of the game on a little dribbler out towards third base.
The pitcher,
Kowalczyk
Daly.
rushing in on it, but that was in no man's land. Literally. He did the right thing by hanging on to it. Well, he threw it, but he kind of pumped and waited and then threw it. But he didn't snap throw it. Otherwise, sometimes some tough things happen. Now stepping in, here is Daly, the pitcher. Pops this one up. And Slack calls for it right away. He saw that one as soon as it left the bat. And there's 2 down.
Number 12, Justin Barney.
Here's the last hope now for the Panthers, down to their last out. Our thanks going out to Jay Varsity, the Varsity Funeral Home. Been in the area since 1970. And of course, you'll find them in Westby and Viroqua, over in that Gaze Mills area. There's a called strike. It's 1-1. That one right down the middle, watching it all the way, was Barney. And he's down now 1-2 to Clayton Slack, who's in on relief. Curveball drops away. Good cover there by Hubach once again. Well, the Westby Co-op Creamery with just a ton of excellent, tasty dairy products in their facility. Downtown Westby. Well, there's a called strike 3. That one right at the knees. Slack will get the save here today as Barney goes down looking to end the ball game. And the final score is going to be 4-1. We'll take a look at the scoring here in just a moment, but we do want to say thanks once again to the Westby Co-op Creamery. Check out all that they have, both organic and conventional dairy products. And our sincere thanks to the Westby Co-op Credit Union, where you'll find them located here in Viroqua, corporate office in Westby, Richland Center, Coon Valley, and Cashton, helping us out tonight with the broadcast. Well, we take a look here. The Blackhawks picked up the lead 2-0 here after the first inning. They picked up those 2 runs, and then it wound up 2-1 as West Salem came back, cut the lead in half, and that was where they stood for a couple of innings. And then Viroqua, I don't want to say they broke it open, but they had some timely hits and some good shots here to pick up 2 runs in the 4th inning. They took a 4-1 lead, and that's where they wound up in tonight's ball game. That's the final score. Clayton Slack coming in. Noah Matheson will be your winning pitcher this evening, and Clayton Slack will pick up the save in this Blackhawk victory. Losing pitcher is Sam Schmidt. Tell you what, he didn't pitch all that bad, but that the first and the 4th inning, those are the 2 innings that kind of got him just a little bit. Well, next week we'll have some ball games. We're going to be in Cashin for football. Well, we're going to be in Bangor, actually, for Cashin football. Next week in Cashin, Westby Cashin softball, weather permitting. And then Westby baseball, and we'll be back here in Viroqua on Thursday evening. That, I believe, is going to be May 6th with a doubleheader as GET comes to town. Well, thanks for watching. We hope that you've enjoyed this Western Wisconsin Video Production LLC of Viroqua Baseball. Again, they pick up the win 4-1 over the West Salem Panthers. Ken Manning saying thanks so much for watching, everyone. Thanks to those sponsors. Be sure to say hi, thank them, patronize them as much as possible. Without them, we would not be able to do this. Take care. We'll see you somewhere on the diamond, or yet 2 weeks, the gridiron. So long for now.